Hi Stans, my name is Stan. Welcome to the world of extra. This is my gay little brother. And if you guys have been following my channel for a little bit, you guys would know how much he's been through with my homophobic dad. You guys know that earlier this year, he finally moved to Tokyo to go to university, and he ended up moving to my place. But I don't know if you guys remember, but I've been telling him that you're not gonna be living with me forever. You're gonna have to live alone one day. And you're not gonna be living with me forever. Basically what I'm trying to say is that he's not gonna be living with me forever. It's just temporary that he's staying with me. So the other day we actually looked at a couple of apartments. Our budget is somewhere around $350 to $400. That is a very normal rent actually for university students. And Stewie is finally gonna live alone. Are you excited?
Yes, but scared and nervous, but excited.
One of the main reasons I want him to move out is actually for him to grow the fuck up. I think I personally became an adult when I finally lived alone when I was in university. So my mom and I also want him to experience that. I'm honestly kind of worried because that bitch can't even cook.
Yeah, I can. Watch me.
Wait, it doesn't taste like anything. Of course, there is a lot of room for improvements, but that is the whole point why we want him to live alone. And I was just telling him about how you've evolved so much as a person that it's time for you to actually be independent and be alone and be yourself as an adult. Aye! With that said, we were not looking for anything bougie. We want him to experience a very normal university life because I think that's the best way for him to be an actual fucking adult and not be a fucking baby anymore. And he's honestly super excited about it. So without any further ado, let's go! When you look for an apartment in Japan, you have to go to the real estate company and tell them exactly what you want. Make sure you know exactly what you want and you're very thorough when you explain to them what you want. For example, when I got this apartment, I forgot to tell them that I want a south-facing window, so now all my windows are facing the north. And if you guys don't know how the earth works, there's not gonna be any sunlight from the north. So every single day, because there's no sunlight coming in through the windows, I wanna die. And then they're gonna look for a bunch of apartments near the area you chose. Anyway, a little bit sketchy, but you get in their car. They drive you to every single apartment you're gonna look at. The first one we looked at was this one. There were a lot of units, nothing special. We could tell it was a little bit old. Okay, but the squeak of the door, it was very old. I could kind of tell Stewie was pretending to be excited for this one, but right off the bat, when we opened the place, we were like, this is not it. I mean, Stewie's not very picky, but when I asked him, what are you looking for in an apartment?
I just don't want it to have a depressing atmosphere.
And boy, was this a depressing apartment. Okay, you have your own little mailbox. Okay, you guys have a little storage space for all the shoes. Alright, enough storage space for one person in the kitchen. Okay, you guys have AC as well. A mini balcony. Yeah, there's a sliding door separating the kitchen and the living space. Okay, you guys have a built-in camera for the bitches to ding-dong ditches. The bars! Am I a rapper now? But if this is the vibe of the place...
I just don't want it to have a depressing atmosphere.
This is when things took a turn for the worse. But honestly, when the doors closed like this, I knew it was a huge red flag. Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if 10 people have died in that place. It's just so eerie and just so creepy, and it's just so como se dice depressing. Which is what exactly Stewie did not want. The place was $370 per month. We didn't even have to think twice. We said fuck this place and on to the next one. Oh, by the way, a huge shout out to Hiro for the comment last week. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want a shout out on my next video, please leave a house emoji. Anyway, the next one we looked at was actually really cute. This one did not want to make me die when I entered the place. This place was already serving what it had to serve. There's nothing less depressing than going back to your place and seeing the view of the city. Imagine that. Oh, future Stewie does not have to imagine if he lives here because this is his reality. I think the initial vibe you get when you open the door and step into the apartment is actually super important when you apartment hunt. Trust the gut feeling. For all we know, your gut is telling you that someone was shot in there. But entering this place, we already really like how it felt. The placement of the washing machine area though was kind of weird. But that is so much better than having the washing machine outside, which is actually the case for a lot of cheap Tokyo apartments. The layout of this one is actually pretty similar to the last one, but this one had stairs to a loft, which I will show you in a second. This is the toilet and bath. And that is actually another thing with cheap Tokyo apartments. The toilet, the shower, the bath, the personal sink, they're all in one place, and that is called a unibath. So if you are the type of person who likes to shit while showering, while washing your face, not only can you do that in this apartment, but also you are a fucking weirdo. This is something not common in cheaper apartments. You get to control the exact temperature of the tap water, so you don't have to be like, ah, that's too hot! We loved this big mirror. Here's the little bathtub. There's even a curtain holder, which is actually pretty uncommon in Japan. And of course, an exhaust fan to not only dry the entire bathroom when you're finished using it, but also to suck out the stink of your shit because you don't eat salad first and your shit actually smells like fecal matter, unlike me. Downside of cheaper apartments in Tokyo, there is no wash lid, so Stewie's gonna have a stinky little butthole. Moving on to the kitchen, this is the gas kit for the gas. Here is the kitchen sink, and here is the kitchen dick. Oop, it just nutted. Here is the intercom, so you can talk to the people who ring the doorbell or scream at the bitches who ding dong ditches. This is the closet. Honestly, it's enough space for an unfashionable uni student who's out of the closet. Where the fuck did you come from? This is the door that separates the kitchen to the main area. And if we turn around here, it is so bright and so nice with this high ceiling and this window. And like I said, this one has a built-in loft, so you get to separate your sleeping area from everything else when people visit. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate studying where I sleep. And I know a lot of you bitches do your homework in bed, and that is why you're so unmotivated. Separate your working area to your sleeping area. And I promise you, it will do wonders to your productivity. Lazy ass! This window was honestly a game changer because it adds so much light to the place. Going up the loft didn't seem too difficult either because the ladder was very sturdy. We actually looked at another apartment with a loft later on in this video. And I will show you guys what a very unsafe loft looks like. So if you want to see that, watch till the end, like this video, and subscribe as well. There was also a closet up here, which is really convenient. And the real estate woman found it really funny to go back into the closet. Do I smell homophobia? Do I smell homophobia? You are having the laugh of your life watching two gay boys go back into the closet? So Stewie, what do you think of this place?
I approve.
Oh! Fuck! The next apartment, I feel like nothing made sense about apartment number 3.
Part of the establishment.
A crocodile! There were just a lot of these stone statues, and even the name of the apartment building was Stoneheim. I don't understand the obsession with stones, but I guess you can say that the owner of the apartment was a stoner. The good things about this place were also kind of the bad things about this place. Like, it was really high up, so you get a lot of sunlight, but also there's no elevator, and I can't imagine myself going up there every single day. There's a 7-Eleven across the street, but the pedestrian cross, you literally have to go all the way to the end of the street, and then cross the street, and then go all the way back to the 7-Eleven. This fucking doorbell was so uninviting. The moment I walked in, everything was just so weird and dirty and nasty and just kind of congested, and the energy is just so off, and something in there even possessed me to make this face I've never made before. And I want you guys to listen to the real estate lady, because I'm sure she was also being possessed. What the fuck was that? Also, does this storage make sense to you guys? Mind you, this is the kitchen. Also, there was already a knife in there. Also, do you guys call this a bathroom? Because to me, it looks like a place to hide dead bodies. To enter the main living area, there's this weird step. They had this little balcony, which was not really serving anything. It was more of just like a... What the fuck did I just see? Like I said, nothing made sense. Why is the back of this door pink? The light was one of those pulled down ones from 500 BC. And the fucking closet was also pink, but more than that, oh my god. I'm pretty sure I just saw ghost orbs. Either that or those were flying dust particles. Either way, I would never put a single one of my belongings in that motherfucker. Haunted is an understatement. This closet is infested. Like, at this point, why do we even need an AC? To circulate the dust around to coat the entire apartment so everyone who walks in gets tuberculosis? Miss Real Estate Agent, what possessed you to show us this apartment? We need explanation. Oh, let's not forget about this unnecessary glass pane on the door. That makes it look like I'm about to get my root canal from the dentist's office. You know what? Maybe it's just really shitty on purpose. I think it's all about perspective. Although nothing makes sense. sense. And it feels like someone still lives in the walls of this apartment. Maybe that's the beauty of this place. I think when it comes to things like these, it's all about perspective, perception, inclusion, progesterone. Maybe the real estate agent just wanted to teach us a lesson about acceptance and about how nothing is perfect. Nah. As promised, I'm gonna show you another apartment with a loft. This one is apartment number 4. It's not really that bad. I mean, it's not good either. But considering this is the cheapest one, it's actually pretty good. This is what you can get for $300 a month here in Tokyo without going outside the 23 wards. This one was also on the 2nd floor, which is always good for security. I'm not the biggest fan of stairs like this though, because I feel like someone's gonna grab my foot and slash my Achilles tendon. This was also honestly kind of concerning to me. This was Stewie's first impression. It was kind of concerning how thin the door was. It was also really light. I think it was made of wood and plastic. And there was also no doorbell. I just got in and it already looks like a crime scene. The stove gasket, the sink, you guys know the drill. I was shocked because the cupboard was hitting the light bulb. Like, who the actual fuck engineered this place? How do I keep the resident of this place on edge? Aha! A 72% chance of light bulb hitting their head and dying whenever they want to cook. The bathroom was nothing special. It was honestly similar to all 3 of the ones we looked at today. Not gonna lie, this mirror was scary. Bloody Mary could pop out any second. I always like it when you can lower the shower head in apartments. This one also has curtain clips, of course, the waterproof light. The door was, barely a door, but at least there was a little separation. Surprisingly, even for $300 a month, there was also a water temperature adjuster. I like it when the exhaust fan is right above the stove. I hate these fan type ones. This is the area for the fridge. The closet was pretty spacious. I would say enough for 3 to 4 gay people to hide their sexuality. Here's the division again. And the loft is right above. See, my problem with this loft is it literally looks like a shelf. How do I increase the chances of the future resident of this apartment to fall and crack open their skull? Ah! Lofts with no railings. Not to mention, the ladder was so unreliable. The engineer also said, oh, let's build a loft, but fuck a high ceiling. I swear, this is how thick my mattress is. One wrong turn and... There was no closet up here. The only feature was this plug. And remember what I said about the ladder? Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Like I said, one wrong move at this apartment. And this was actually one of those where you have to have the washing machine outside. As you can see, the faucet is right there. Here is the overall look of the entire apartment. It is really old, but I guess for $300 a month in Tokyo, it is what it is. At least it has a west-facing window for the sunset. And there's also a shutter for security or when it gets too hot or too cold. By the look of Stewie's reaction to this place, we can conclude that apartment number 4 is the perfect place. For only 2 types of people. Number 1, if you're on a budget, and number 2, if you have no taste on apartments. Which one are you leaning towards?
I think I'm leaning towards the second one.
The second one, honestly, I think that was like the only choice at this point.
Yeah.
What are you the most excited about when it comes to like living alone?
I'm really excited for the freedom of it all.
Ooh. But aren't you scared? You're gonna have to pay your own bills. You're gonna have to cook your own food. You're gonna have to clean your own place. You've never like experienced having that much responsibilities on top of school and work.
Oh my god. I'm terrified, but I feel like it's necessary.
But yes, we are going to be continuing the series of Stewie's journey to living alone and everything. I myself might be moving as well. So stay tuned. We're gonna be updating you guys and we're gonna vlog this entire journey. So thank you so much for always supporting my videos. I love you guys so much. We'll see you guys again on my next video next week. Bye!